I think you could probably speak to this more than me, but I do feel like anime is slowly taking over the world, the Western world as well as the Eastern world, and comics, in the meantime, are dying. Comics have been dying for like 10 years now. I've been saying it for a long time. They're relative trash. But anime, clawing its way up there. Manga, clawing its way up there. Hentai. Let's go Sam Jackson about hentai.
Samuel L. Jackson like anime.
Yes, I do. Hentai too.
Yes, I think you're correct on all fronts there.
Thank you, wow. Sam Jackson, well done.
Broke the internet for a while on that one. But anime, this past year has really been transformative. People who've never even thought about watching animation like that, who probably only know Spirited Away, have gone, you know what? There's a lot of stuff I've been missing out on here. You know, TikTok has really helped. People we know in our own personal lives have said, you know what? Anime is really good, you know. And we'll be like, we've been saying this for so long.
And now, Star Wars is jumping on. Hey, NarendraTheComic head.
India.
No, we got Nonsensei. But it is apt that you're here today because you're not the biggest fan of Star Wars, especially the new Star Wars. But this is something special. This is something different. This is something I feel you might like. It's a new Star Wars series called Star Wars Visions, and it's in anime. So the options are unlimited.
Yeah, with animation, literally anything can happen because there is a way to draw it. With things like CGI and other things, it's going to cost a lot more money. Obviously, they should be busting a good, 2 to 3 million on each episode on this if it is animated and well animated. But from fans, they're going to lap this up.
Yeah.
When it comes to Star Wars and a couple other franchises, the fans always want more. If you're going to give them something, they will be happy.
As long as it's good.
That was the caveat.
Yeah.
As long as it's good. Some of the recent films that have come out, they've just gone downhill. Like, it's become subpar. And it's a shame because George Lucas did not want any of this. And he gave them the goods.
Yeah.
He gave them the goods and said, this is what I think you should do with it. And they said, thank you very much. Here's your money. No.
And that's fine because he sold it at the end of the day. But I do feel like the guy gave you his creative vision. Maybe use it a little bit. But here, I do think Star Wars is going down the right route, and that is animation. Because I think the future of Star Wars might be in animation. When you look at the Clone Wars, Rebels, the new series, The Bad Batch, they are decent to very, very good to excellent. Some of those seasons in those shows are phenomenal.
Really?
Very, very underrated. A lot of Star Wars fans who are the film fans don't really watch that because it's animated, and some people don't like watching cartoons, but I think it's coming into the main public zeitgeist now. The cultural awareness is there for anime, and I think the fact that Clone Wars was one of the most watched TV shows over the last year on all streaming services shows that. People who never watched that show before had the time because of what was happening and logged on and watched it. And the fact they're going anime with this, I think they're giving a lot more freedom and creativity to the people who are making these shows because it is made in Japan as well. They've got Japanese, it's not just anime in name only. They've gone over to Japan, they've got Japanese artists, Japanese storytellers, and they're the ones making this in Japan.
I appreciate that.
So they went the extra mile, and I hope we can see it because I'm telling you, this could be exceptional. Let's get to this trailer. Let's go.
何百年も前のことよ。ジェダイいう偉大な戦士がこの星にやってきて、うちの祖先がこの宝刀を託される。
Oh my
その
god,
刀
a
は
Kyber
常
crystal.
に全力で支え合う。そいつはお前のもんじゃ。
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, this style is perfect.
Holy shit, 6 arms!
Holy
お前は生まれた時からフォースに導かれていたのだ。
この時を待っていた。
There are so many different styles for each story, I guess.
このような闇と初めて対峙した。闇を感じた。
What the fuck was that?
いつかちゃんと家族になれるから。
Okay.
最高のライブにしよう。
フォースと共にあらんこと。
謹んでお受けします。
They leaned in.
That looked so sick.
Maybe
guys.
even saying leaned in isn't even right because it's not like they're faking it. It's like this is real. They've got the right people to do this. And you said while it was going on, they've got multiple different animation styles. You're completely right. They weren't all the same. They're not the same story. They're all anthology stories individually. And they're completely distinct and unique with the way they're drawn.
Yo, these look so sick. They've found. Oh, wow, I can't even find them. I have like goosebumps on the back of my neck. The stories that they've chosen, they found the right people to animate to suit the style, to suit the characters. I'm definitely tuning in for this.
Yeah, anthology stories are just stories that are not part of the main continuity. This is not going to be official canon, I would think. So that's what I mean by that. It's not really canon in the way Star Wars that we know it in general. It's not Luke Skywalker. It's not Rey Skywalker.
Palpatine.
It's none of that stuff. It's completely separate stories. It's not tied to the original continuity, so they can really do whatever the fuck they want.
See, I have a question here. I know that with Star Wars, they sort of threw out some of the old canonical stuff.
Yeah,
and they said
a lot of it, most of it.
A lot of these books and these comics that were made surrounding these stories for, decades, we're going to say, you know what, we don't want that anymore. But then they started like picking and choosing, we want to bring that back.
Yeah.
And this had a good public response. We'll pick and choose. Is all of that now back in the canon?
No. Just tiny bits of it that they've picked out to insert back. This stuff, I think, is completely original stuff. This looks really, really good. Obviously, there are going to be some episodes that are better than others, and some that you prefer the animation style of, but I'm telling you guys, this was some wacky shit. Bamboozled.
I'm honestly bamboozled. I'm glad that Yubeya chose the original Japanese.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's being created only in Japanese and it's a dub. Okay, we're watching it in Japanese.
Yeah,
we're not
watch it
going to watch the
100%.
dub.
There was an English dub trailer, it said, and I said, no, we're going to watch the original one.
Yeah.
Non-sensei, she might be able to give us a bit of an insight as to what's going on there. But it did have subs anyway. You're right, absolutely right. So this looks really, really fantastic. A lot of great stuff in here.
Wow, you're going through the shots individually, some of them, and some of it's like old-timey, really sketched out shots, and some of it's really smooth, new form animation. Some of it's more like childish animation with the way the figures have been like smushed down a bit. I'm really intrigued because when you choose so many different styles, it implies that they're there for a reason. And I want to see why
it gives
they've been
you
chosen.
a step into the world in a different way. You view it differently because of the way it's been styled, right? Even though it's the same world overall. There were some classic sets in here as well. Tatooine was there. There were some other places. So I'm thinking this might be something special. You don't really watch any of the auxiliary Star Wars stuff, but I'm telling you, good stuff and hopefully more great stuff coming with stuff like this. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Palpatine himself gonna come after you. You don't want that. Do they want that? You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been India.
She's been Non-Sensei. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're #Never on here. Just how it goes. Also bring the Pakwas. Pakwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.